blockchain, very exciting. Is this really going to be able to be developed enough to make a difference for the cost of financial services, amongst a whole lot of other things?
We go back to talk about that phase of disappointment through to this kind of amazement phase, and we're still in that disappointment phase. When we look back at this in 10 years' time, we'll be like, the cryptocurrencies we were using in 2017, oh, they were ridiculous, they were slow, they were expensive. This is beta. We're still in beta with cryptocurrencies. Do I think they'll get there? Yes, absolutely. I think that the cryptocurrencies and the blockchain platforms that you'll see in 5 years' time, in 10 years' time, will be dramatically different to the ones that we have today, and they'll be able to scale. They'll be able to operate in totally different ways. What we're seeing is just the start of this industry.
Well, I think if there's one impediment to ubiquitous use and adoption of Bitcoin as a currency or any other altcoin as that, it's the challenge to securely save it. Like those apps that you have on your phone, a lot of those wallet apps have serious security issues or have had them in the past. The exchanges that trade in them have been hacked because they're seen as honeypots for hackers to try to make, big transactional wins through attacking those exchanges. I would love a future where you would go to a restaurant and then pay in your altcoin. Yeah, and that the restaurant would be like, that was, 1/20th of a Bitcoin for your dinner or whatever. But we can't do that yet. And the question for that adoption, I still think, that's me talking my own choir thing, is still security. How do we do that securely?
Funeka, just to get your final thoughts on how Standard Bank or how the banking industry uses Fintech to really get social and financial inclusion across South Africa, and what do you think are going to be the real game changers?
This conference and many other things that we do are really about backing the creative spirits of Africans, and the recognition that when we come together, we can create real solutions that are just more than solving the technology itself, the solution itself, the gimmick itself, but really about bringing this big promise of this continent being the place of hope and the place of prosperity. So this is our one contribution of creating and stimulating that creativity.